What up, comic book kids? Super Nerd 81 here, bringing to you the review for Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's right, it came out July 7th, and now I know I'm a little behind, but I'm bringing to you my review and what I thought of the movie. And let me tell you, I loved it. I loved the movie. Me and my wife went to go see it last night. It was done really well. It was just one of the best Marvel movies out there, and I'm really glad that they brought Spider-Man home. That's why it's called Homecoming. And so Marvel did a really good job with him. They picked a really good person to play Peter Parker, which is Tom Holland. And I just thought, man, he pulls it off. At first, I was just like, I was kind of like, he's no. I really liked Andrew Garfield, and I was like, he's no Andrew Garfield. I don't know, because there's been so many reincarnations with Tobey Maguire, then honestly, and Andrew Garfield, and now Holland. And let me say, Tom Holland blows them all out of the water. I really liked his performance as Peter Parker Spider-Man. I really liked how he did it. He was perfect. He was the perfect nerdy character for him, and that really brought Spider-Man to life. And I really thought that was great. And then there was, of course, Robert Downey Jr. returning as Iron Man. I really liked his suit, which was the Mark 47 Iron Man suit that they used in this one, only for a little bit, but still was a really cool looking suit, and I really loved the way he looked in it and everything. And then you also got Ned, which is Peter Parker's best friend, and how he finds out that he's Spider-Man. That was really good. Did a really good character as him. But as to all the other characters, there's Happy Hogan, which he's a good character. If you remember in he started on the Iron Man, he was really good in there. I thought he was funny in the second one, but in this one he was really good. He's not a main character, but he was pretty good. He's kind of like the guy watching over Peter Parker, and Peter Parker was to report to him like all the actions that he's done for today, kind of like a babysitter for Tony Stark. So that was really good and everything, but couple character. Oh, no, hold on, I got one more to talk about. I almost forgot the main one, and that is Michael Keaton as the Vulture. And I thought that he did a really good job as Vulture. He was sinister when he needed to be. He was cold and cruel when he needed to be, and I thought that was really good. Michael Keaton just did a really good job as Vulture, and I really thought he brought a lot to the character and everything, because Michael Keaton, as we all know, was Batman in the very first movie. He was Batman in there, and then he was Batman in Batman Returns. So he knows some superheroes, and then he was also in a film called Birdman, and where I think that was based on the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I hear he did a really good job in that. So he knows how to play a superhero or a supervillain. He's really good at it. So I just thought he was one of the best villains out there next to Loki. Of course, this is my opinion. Also, you got some other characters that were really not that great. Like, I had a really problem with the character Flash Thompson, when I don't really they actually never said his name. Last name was Thompson, but the guy that they got to play Flash was just not a Flash. Like, if you guys know anything about the Spider-Man comics, that Flash Flash is Peter Parker's bully. He beats him up in high school. He's everything, but he's a jock. He's a star quarterback and everything, and he just makes Peter's life a living hell, because it had the whole jock versus nerd thing going on. When this one, it looked like he was just a rich boy, like just making fun of Peter because he was a poor dude. So it was just that thing, and that's the only thing I didn't like was the Flash character. I just thought they could have done really more with him. And also with Zendel's character, which was Michelle, I really wish that I really wish they just named her Mary Jane, dyed her hair red, and that was it. That's the only two things that they should have done. I just think that they should have had the Mary Jane there, because it's an iconic thing next to Gwen Stacy. And so that was a little bit of a disappointing. And then her character was really not in it all that much. She was just like a kind of like a combination of goth and combination of a hippie, because she's all like, I don't care what's going on, but yet I'm gonna go do some light protesting at an embassy because that's what I like to do. And I just thought that was just like, okay, nah, don't worry about that too much. But other than that, the plot was great. The suit was fantastic. Now, in the beginning, of course, when I first saw that they were going to make this Spider-Man Homecoming, of course, me being who I am, I love to stick to my origins and everything. I had a problem with the suit at first, and it was just because of the design. I'm a classic Spider-Man fan. I love the red, the blue, and that's it. And at first, I wasn't a fan of this suit, but seeing how he got the suit, there's going to be major spoilers announced in this one, so letting you guys warn. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please go see it, but there's going to be major spoilers right now. So, how he gets the suit is that Tony Stark makes him the suit. So basically, if you know the comic books, that this is going to be like the Civil War Iron Spider suit that he gives him because he goes in the Civil War and he takes Cap's shield, and that suit that he uses was made by Tony Stark, but it's a different kind of suit and everything. But as I got looking at the trailers more and more and everything, it's like, oh yeah, I started liking the suit, and the suit looks great. Honestly, I eat my words. The suit looks great. I love how the suit looked. It looks fantastic. I love how when he puts it on, it's all like big and bulky and everything, and then when he pushes the spider, it inflates to his body. I mean, deflates to fit his body perfectly. I really like that aspect, and it looks like it can fit anyone's body because when Ned's wearing the Spider-Man mask, I mean, and Ned's a bigger guy, and it looks like it fits to his face too. So it's really a stretchy material that really can fit to fit anyone almost. And so I really like that. I really like that feature of the costume. And let me tell you, this costume has everything in it. Like he has like 500 and something web shooters in it, and I thought that was really cool. They did a really good homage to a lot of the a lot of the past Spider-Man cartoon shows, and a lot of the Spider-Man stuff, and a lot of about the Marvel stuff. They did a lot of homage to it, and my favorite one was this web taser, which was one of if you guys watch the the Spider-Man Unlimited cartoon series on Disney XD, he uses a lot this web taser. So I really thought that was really cool that they added that in there. It gives it a really great element. So I really like that. And let's see what else about the movie. The movie was just so awesome. Like I said, the Vulture was amazing. The plot was good. It was really him coming into his own, coming to be a superhero. It was really him being well known. And then, oh my gosh, this movie is just funny. This movie is funny all the way through. You're gonna laugh all the way through. Tom Holland does an amazing job of being an awkward nerd. Does a really good job. Ned does a really good job with his comedic and everything like that. And even Tony Stark, when he's in it a little bit, does a really good at his comedic timing and everything. And I thought that was really good. And like in the beginning though, it was just like it was kind of hard to watch because he was like you see it through his phone, like he's recording everything and he's like giving a story and everything like that. And so it's really jumbly, you really don't see too much, but then when it goes out into it, it's just amazing. It's just fun after fun after fun. I recommend go see it. Honestly, I give this movie so far a 10 out of 10 for summer blockbusters. I really thought that this was a great movie, and you guys definitely go see it. It is worth seeing, and I loved it. So that's it for this quick review. If you like this show, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to know what you guys think of my channel. And always have a great day, and see you guys later. Peace.